Ever feel like your cat is secretly judging you? Don't worry, we all have. But what if I told you those furry little overlords possess superpowers? Like the ability to drink salt water and still be perfectly hydrated. Get ready to have your mind blown, cat lovers. In this video, I'm spilling 5 jaw-dropping cat facts that will change how you see your feline friend forever. Stick around till the end, because number 5 is the wildest one yet. Picture this. It's been a terrible day. Work was a nightmare. Your head is pounding, and anxiety is your new best friend. But then, your cat magically appears, jumps on your lap, and starts purring like a tiny motor. Suddenly, the tension melts away. Your breathing slows, and the world feels a little less crazy. Sound familiar? Well, get this. That's not just your imagination. Scientists have discovered that a cat's purr is basically a superpower in disguise. It's like a built-in healing machine, not just for them, but for us too. Most people think purring just means a cat is happy, but it's way more complex than that. Cats also purr when they're stressed, injured, or even in pain. Ever notice your cat purring at the vet? That's because experts believe purring is their secret weapon for self-healing. Here's where it gets really cool. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency between 25 and 150 hertz. And guess what? Those same frequencies are used in human medicine. Doctors and physical therapists use vibration therapy to help people recover from injuries and even mend broken bones. Who knew our cats were basically tiny furry doctors with their own portable healing devices? Forget expensive spa days. A cuddle with your cat is clearly the best therapy. Fact number 2, cats can drink salt water. Imagine you and your cat are shipwrecked on a deserted island. You're parched, desperate for a single drop of water. But your cat? They're calmly lapping up the ocean waves like it's a refreshing cocktail. This is a superpower most animals, including humans, can only dream of. While you'd be in serious trouble guzzling that salty water, your cat would be perfectly fine. How is that possible? Let's dive into the science. When we drink salt water, our kidneys can't handle the excess salt. We get dehydrated instead of hydrated. But cats? They have super kidneys. These incredible organs are specially designed to filter out salt, meaning they can drink seawater and actually get hydrated. This amazing ability comes from their ancestors, wild desert cats, who had to survive with limited fresh water. But even though cats can drink salt water, it doesn't mean they should. They get most of their hydration from food, which is why wet food is often better than dry kibble. So, make sure your feline friend always has access to fresh, clean water, even if they prefer drinking from your glass. So if you're ever stranded on a deserted island with your cat, you know who to rely on for hydration advice. Want to discover more mind-blowing cat facts? Stay tuned for the next chapter. Fact number 3, cats recognize their names, but often ignore you. Ever yelled your cat's name at the top of your lungs, only to be met with a blank stare? Yeah, we've all been there. But before you assume your cat is just being deliberately difficult, get this. They actually do know their names. Researchers in Japan did this cool study where they played recordings of different words to cats, including their names. And guess what? The cats clearly reacted to their own names, even when strangers said them. So why the cold shoulder? Well, unlike dogs, who are basically programmed to come running when you call, cats are independent creatures. Think about it. Their wildcat ancestors were solitary hunters. They didn't need to respond to commands to survive. They were too busy stalking prey and being awesome lone wolves to worry about what their humans wanted. So they never developed that obey instinct like dogs did. Basically, they're not ignoring you to be mean, they're just being cats. But don't worry, there's hope. The key is positive reinforcement. Say their name in a happy sing-song voice, and then give them treats, pets, or playtime. They'll start associating their name with good things. My cat, Mittens, is the queen of selective hearing. I swear she knows her name, but she only acknowledges it when she thinks there's a chance of getting a treat. It might take some patience, but eventually they might just grace you with their presence when you call, maybe. Now I'm curious, how does your cat respond to their name? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure there are some hilarious stories out there. Fact number 4, cats sleep for 70% of their lives. Have you ever looked at your cat curled up in a sunbeam purring like a tiny motor and thought, wow, all they do is sleep? Well, you're not wrong. Cats spend around 70% of their lives asleep. To put that into perspective, if your cat is 9 years old, they've been snoozing for about 6 whole years. But before you label them as lazy, let's uncover the fascinating reasons behind their epic naps. Cats are natural-born hunters. Even though your house cat doesn't have to stalk gazelles across the savannah, they still have the instincts of their wild ancestors. Big cats like lions and tigers sleep most of the day to conserve energy for hunting. Your cat is no different. Even if their idea of hunting is chasing a dust bunny, their bodies are hardwired to rest up between bursts of intense activity. But here's the thing, not all cat sleep is created equal. About 75% of their sleep is actually light sleep. They're still semi-alert, listening for any signs of danger or excitement. That's why they can go from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds, suddenly springing into action for a surprise attack on your ankles. This is also when they might experience REM sleep, which is thought to be when they dream. Ever seen your cat's paws twitching or heard them make little meows in their sleep? They're probably chasing that dream mouse. The other 25% is deep sleep, where they truly relax and recharge. This is when they're completely conked out, and you can probably get away with just about anything. Like dressing them up in silly outfits, just kidding. And just like us, kittens need more sleep than adult cats to help them grow and develop. Ever noticed how kittens can go from a crazy play session to a deep slumber in the blink of an eye? It's like they have an on-off switch. So, if your cat seems to be sleeping the day away, don't worry. They're not just being lazy. They're practicing expert-level energy conservation. They're basically elite athletes. Just, in nap mode. Now, I'm curious, what are your cat's favorite sleeping positions? Do they prefer the loaf position, the Superman stretch, or maybe the classic curled up in a ball? Share your pictures in the comments below. Fact number 5. Cats have unique nose prints, just like human fingerprints. You probably know that every human has a unique fingerprint. But did you know that cats have unique nose prints? That's right. No two cats in the world have the same nose pattern, making their little snouts just as special as our fingertips. But why do they have these unique patterns? Well, just like our fingerprints help us grip things, a cat's nose print might help them grip their prey. It also likely plays a role in their incredible sense of smell, helping them distinguish between different scents. Now, what does this mean? And could we actually use it to identify cats in the future? Let's find out. A cat's nose is like a fingerprint. Those tiny bumps and ridges you see on your cat's nose, they're completely unique to each cat, just like human fingerprints. Even if two cats are identical twins, their nose prints will always be different. Could we use nose prints to identify cats? Some scientists believe that nose prints could one day become a way to identify lost or missing cats, just like fingerprints are used for people. In fact, some companies are already experimenting with nose print scanning technology for pet identification as an alternative to microchips. Imagine unlocking your pet's profile with just a scan of their little nose. This technology is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to be a game changer for pet identification, offering a safe and non-invasive way to keep track of our furry friends. So next time your cat boops their little nose against you, just remember, you're being touched by something as unique as a human fingerprint. Pretty cool, right? Have you ever noticed the tiny patterns on your cat's nose? Take a close-up photo and see if you can spot the details. And if your cat has an especially cute or funny nose, tell me about it in the comments. And there you have it. 5 surprising facts about cats that prove they're even more amazing than we thought. Which fact was your favorite? Or do you know another weird or interesting thing about cats? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss more fun cat content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.